Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be my February empties. I'm sorry it's a little bit late. I just haven't had time to film. The last couple weeks of February were crazy, so I just really didn't have time to film. My son is over here playing on his iPad, so I'm sorry if you heard that music in the background. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I got through. I feel like I didn't get through as much as I would have hoped. But again, it was just kind of crazy those last 2 weeks of February. So I really wasn't melting probably as much as I should or could have been. We're going to start with soaps. So all of these, of course, are from Bath & Body Works. The first one being this here. This is gingerbread latte and the nourishing hand soap and honey butter. Of course, you can see there, like I always complain about these. I don't like these kind of soaps. I just really prefer the foaming. I did enjoy this scent, and I would still repurchase this if it was on sale. But I just don't enjoy these kind of like... I don't enjoy the ones that aren't foaming, I'll put it that way. Another one, which I didn't like, this is the Gentle Exfoliating. This was in Pineapple Colada. This one I actually didn't even like the scent of that much. It just smelled really inauthentic, and I don't know, it just didn't smell like pineapple or colada to me, and I just didn't like it. This, of course, got really messy. There is still some residual soap in the bottom that I couldn't get out. Next up, I have 3 foaming hand soaps. So the first one is in Toasted Vanilla Chai. I really love the Toasted Vanilla Chai scent. I love this scent. I think it smells so good. It's a really yummy vanilla scent. I bought these when they were on sale. I think they came out last winter because this really isn't my type of aesthetic I go for in my home. I don't really like the style of it, but I appreciate it for what it is. This was at my husband's sink, and again, this is a lovely scent, so I really like that one. The next one is Sun Ripened Raspberry, just a kind of core Bath & Body Works scent. It smells just like the body care, the classic body care, and I do really like that one for the spring and summer months. And then last here I have Snow Kiss Citrus, Sugary Lemons, and this smelled really good. I had this at my kitchen sink, and I enjoyed that one as well and would repurchase. I tried to kind of separate these by vendor, so we'll start with Scarlet Rose. So this is a bag I got through from Scarlet Rose. Oh my, that's super blurry. Let's see if we can get this to... No, it's not looking good. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get this autofocus to work. So that's Scarlet Rose, and this was in the scent Driftwood Marshmallow Fireside. First of all, I will say that this scent was so strong. This was a crazy strong thrower, like 6 out of 5. But I didn't like this scent that much. I won't say I disliked it, but I didn't like what the Driftwood added to this. It almost made Marshmallow Fireside kind of have a oceanic type vibe to it, and I didn't like that. For me, I just like that classic Marshmallow Fireside, and if you're gonna add something to it, I want it to be probably like bakery or vanilla or something like that. So I wouldn't repurchase that, but I did enjoy it while I had it. And then the only other thing I got through from Scarlet Rose is this bag in Strawberry Bliss, Wild Berries Mousse, and Zucchini Bread. I did really like this one, and I think I liked it because the zucchini bread didn't overpower it. A lot of times I feel like zucchini bread overpowers blends. This one was really well blended. I was able to get the strawberry in this. I could smell the wild berry mousse, and I did get the undertone of the zucchini bread, but it added just enough bakery and didn't overtake anything. So I really liked that one. Next we'll do Sassy Girl Aroma because I only have one item from her. So this was one of her little sample shots that came with an order. This is Green Apple, Champagne Pear, and Lemonade. I did like this scent, but it didn't really stand out. Like even now, it smells really good in this container, but I just feel like when I was melting it, it didn't really stand out to me. I wish she did, and maybe she does, and I just don't notice it, but I just feel like a lot of her, I don't ever see her or people when they show hauls from her showing samples in like her popular blends, and I don't understand that. I feel like when I get samples, they're always like of just completely random scents, And so like I said, while I did enjoy it, it's not something that really stood out to me or would make me want to like seek that out to purchase it. Next up, we'll do Rainbow Melt. So I have Winterberry. This is crisp peppermint and sweet berries. I did enjoy this, but I will say that the berries in this kind of came off a little bit medicinal to me as it continued to melt. And it's really weird, but the berries in this like kind of took over the peppermint, which usually doesn't happen. But it almost was like a grape cough syrup or something. I didn't love it. It was okay while it lasted. It's not something that I would want to repurchase. Next up, I have pretzel salad. This is fresh baked pretzels, strawberry, and caramel. This was really nice. It was a really nice strawberry scent, and the pretzel in this was like perfect. It was kind of like that soft, doughy pretzel, not like a salted pretzel in my opinion. So I really enjoyed that one. Next up, we have holiday baking, which was molasses cookies, pie crust, and apple pie. I did like this, but this wasn't very strong. It really wasn't very strong in the bag, to be honest. And it just didn't really stand out for me. And for the type of notes that are in this scent, you just would think that it would be a house buster or at least house filler. And it just didn't do that. So I think my expectations were a little bit high for it, and that's why I was a little bit disappointed. So I probably wouldn't pick that one up again. Or if I did, I'd give it a little bit of a longer cure time. This is Elf Breakfast, Captain Crunch cereal, and maple pancakes. This was one that I was trying out that I ended up finishing. I did like this scent. I was a little bit concerned because I don't typically go for cereal scents, and I noticed for some reason a really strong raspberry note in this, but that did not come through. It smelled really good, and I enjoyed that one. Hey. This one is Gumdrops. This is Sweet Spice Gumdrops, another one that I was trying out and ended up liking. I did enjoy this. It's not something that will stand out to me or would make me want to seek it out, but it was just a nice sweet scent with just a touch of spice, and I did like it. And then I think this is last from Rainbow Melts. This is Holiday Treat. This is sweet berries and sweet peppermint, and I really just got the same vibe from this that I got from Winterberry. To me, it was pretty much the same scent. The peppermint in this, I feel like, was a little bit stronger than the crisp peppermint, which really seems odd, but it was a little bit stronger to me. And I actually enjoyed this one a little bit better than the Winterberry, but yeah, it's still not a scent I would seek out. I just don't think I like that berry scent. We'll do Wonderberry because I only have one from there, and this is birthday bread. You can see the scent descriptions: birthday cake, buttercream frosting, and zucchini bread. This was just kind of a basic vanilla scent, and her zucchini bread in this was super strong. So for me, it was a little too strong. I did enjoy the scent and the blend, and it was nice for like if you just wanted a bakery type of scent going throughout your home, but I feel like the birthday cake and the buttercream frosting just really didn't stand up to the zucchini bread. One from Better Homes and Gardens. This is lemon pumpkin bread. I absolutely love this scent. I have so many backups of this. It's just a really nice, kind of warm lemon scent. So to me, it doesn't quite... like, it does smell like lemon pound cake or lemon cookies from Walmart, but you get the pumpkin in this. And for me, the pumpkin in this just kind of warms it up a little bit. It also reminds me a little bit of like Fruit Loops or something like that. But this one is so amazing. And I melted it because I was like, it's still super cold outside. Like, I know it's like almost middle of March, but it's still really cold here. And I was like, I'm gonna probably want some type of bakery scent. And when I melted this, to me, it helped me realize how much of a fall scent this is. I don't think I realized it when I was melting it in the fall. So I'm probably gonna save the rest for the fall. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. This is a really good one. If you can get your hands on it, I would totally get it. I have one from Barrett's. This is in the scent Cookie Jar. This is one of his newer scents, and I don't know the scent notes on it, but unfortunately this one wasn't that strong for me. It did smell good. It was you know, it was a little bit of like a vanilla cookie mixed with a little bit of spice. It was nice. It just wasn't that strong. And for me, I'm finding a little bit with Barrett's, so like I need to let it cure a little bit longer. Just generally speaking, I feel like a few of his scents that I purchased that I've tried to melt, even maybe a couple months after the cure date, don't throw as well for me. So I don't know, but that one is a nice scent. I would repurchase it. I would just let it cure longer. Next up, I have Wax Incredibles. I got through quite a few of her stuff. This is Avo Berries, and Avo Berries I think is Avo Bath and just mixed berries, and I really liked this one. It was really strong on the lemon, but you got the sweetness of the berries. It almost was like a little bit laundry-ish, but then cleanish. It was just a really good one. I actually really enjoyed it. I liked the mix of these together, and like I said, I'm getting almost like a detergent vibe from it as well, and I did enjoy that. Let's see. So I have Tiffany's Upside Down Cake, which you guys already know about this cupcake at Tiffany's mixed with pineapple upside down cake. It was amazing. I really can't say any more about this scent or about pineapple upside down cake, which is just pineapple upside down cake. This one just takes it up a notch with the vanilla, but this one is wonderful too. These are like all-time favorite scents from this vendor and just in general. If you are a bakery lover and you have not tried Wax Incredibles and you want to try Wax Incredibles, I highly, highly, highly recommend her pineapple upside down cake blends. They are delicious. Love them. Next up, I have Forever Pink. This was Forever Red, Pink Chiffon, and Pink Orchids. I'm trying like to not show my cuticles because they need some love. So sorry about my hand movements being all awkward. This one I did not really like that much. It's definitely like a floral perfumey scent, but it was a little too intense for me. And in all honesty, a little bit one note. Like I wish maybe there had been some lemon in this, or like a vanilla bakery, just something else to kind of give it more depth. I didn't enjoy that one that much. Next up, I have Ice Cream Shop. This is ice cream cake cones, chocolate caramel, and sweetness. This one I thought smelled so good in the container, and when I melted it, it did smell really good, but it just wasn't quite as strong as I thought it would be. When you smell it in the container, it's so strong. It literally smells like walking into a Baskin Robbins. And I don't know if maybe I should have put it in a smaller space or whatever, because it smells so good. So I would repurchase this and probably try it out in a different space, because I really did like Ice Cream Shop. Next up, I have Vermont Maple Honey Apples, and you can read all of those notes there. This to me smells like sugared apple from Yankee. I'm just being completely upfront. That is literally what this smells like to me. It smells like a dupe. You do get all of the scents that are on here in this blend, but that's what it smells like. It smells like sugared apple. So if you're longing for that scent or you don't have it, I would highly recommend just trying that. Even just pick up a scent shot to see if you like it. Next up, I have Pink Moscato, and this one I did not like. I did not enjoy Pink Moscato at all. It smells like Moscato, but it almost smells like a flat, like Moscato that's been sitting around for too long or something, or that needs to be dumped. So I didn't like Pink Moscato. I would not pick that one up again. Next, I have the Bathing Garden, and the Bathing Garden doesn't put scent notes on here, so I'm sorry, but you can look them up. As Lost as Alice was a super nice kind of floral blend. I actually enjoyed this much more than I thought I would. I have this in a clam, but this is like a fruity floral. It's really fresh, a perfect spring type scent, and I really liked that one, and it threw amazingly well. Manage Your Flamingo, guys. This one was so good, and I wish I could remember the scent description, but I don't know what it is. I do know it has some type of lemon in it. This one was so good, and in all honesty, it was different than what I thought it would be based on how it smelled on cold. But this is just like one of those unique blends that just is delicious. I love that one. Would pick that up in a clamshell in a heartbeat. Next we have Fairy Water, which was kind of a softer, I think this was like a softer, yeah, a softer floral. You can smell like kind of some white florals in there, and like some gardenia. I can get some of those vibes in there, and this smelled really good too. I really enjoyed it. I don't tend to go for florals, but I do like a lot of the Bathing Gardens florals. I don't like all of them, but there are quite a few of hers that I really do enjoy. Next up we have Spring Fling, which I know is a coconut blend. I'm not sure what it is a blend of. This one I love. So I have a clam of this waiting for the summer so I can pull it out. But if you like coconut, you will really, really like this one. And then the last bag I have is Honey Eggs. This is a Honey I Wash the Kids dupe, and this one smells just like the soap from Lush. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was strong. I think this had like 2 eggs in it, and I cut them in half and melted them all over the house. This one gave me like a medium throw. It didn't like knock me out, but I definitely could smell it, and I did enjoy it. Next up, I have Pink Bunny Ears, and again, I'm sorry, I don't know the scent description for this, but this one was a good one. It was kind of a, it was a bakery scent, and I feel like maybe it had some orange in it or something. I did like this. This was like a medium throw as well. It wasn't super strong, but I did enjoy it. Parisian Strawberry Fields. I've talked about this scent a number of times. I love this scent. It's my favorite strawberry scent. It's really like a fresh strawberry. It's not authentic, but something about it smells like clean and fresh, but at the same time it has this fruity sweetness and like a green note to it. I highly recommend this one. It's one of my favorites from the Bathing Garden. And then Caterpillar Mischief, which again I don't have the scent notes for, but this was another really nice kind of sweet blend. There's some vanilla in this, and it's a little bit bakery. You'll have to look up the scent notes for it, but I did really enjoy this one as well. So that's it for the Bathing Garden. So the only things I have left now are my candles I burned. So the first one here is from Sonoma, Happiness and Cheer. This is Merry and Bright, Sparkling Citrus, Vanilla, and Warm Cedar. You can see the soot that collected on there, but it did burn all the way down. This just smelled like Pink Chiffon or Ladies Night or Girlfriend Night, whatever it's called from Sensationals. Literally the exact same scent. The burn was, the burn was pretty good, but again, it did have some soot. Not a ton, but I mean, it's worth noting. And I did like this scent, but it's not like a favorite scent. I'm probably going to save this. To me, this is like the perfect kind of candle jar to like have on the vanity with brushes in it or something. So I do really like that one. Would I repurchase? No, because it's, you know, I've had Girlfriend Night too, and those just really aren't my kind of scents, but I did like it. And then finally, I have a couple more from Homeworks. This one is Sweet Spring Melon. You can see the scent notes there. You can see this is a 3-wick. It burned all the way down. Perfect burn all the way through. Unfortunately, I didn't like this scent. This says Sweet Spring Melon, but to me, it was too green. I really didn't get a lot of sweetness from this. And it was super strong. Like, this came upstairs from my kitchen. And so I would come out my room and be like, ugh, what is that? It almost like, I don't really know how to describe it, but I'll just say I didn't care for that scent. So I would not repurchase that. And then the last one I have from Homeworks is Bahama Breeze. You can see the scent notes there. This one also melted really, really well. There's what the inside looked like, and I loved this scent. To me, this was like a fresh laundry scent. Not like your typical laundry scent like that you can get from any vendor. It definitely had some nuances, but at the end of the day, to me, this just smelled like a fresh laundry scent, like a detergent I would want to purchase, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I have to say, these Homeworks 3-wicks have been giving me life. I love them. Unfortunately, I'm not purchasing any of the new 4-wicks, at least not until they go deeply discounted. Like, I was able to get 2 of these for like $25 with free shipping. If they got deeply discounted like that, I might bite the bullet and pick some up, but I don't plan on doing that while they're regular price, just because a lot of the reviews have been hit or miss, and so I'm not wasting my money on that at this point. Yeah, and that's it. That's all of my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm sorry it's a little bit late, but yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.